Something happened in the realm of international news a week ago that I just found out about today. I have not seen any coverage of this whatsoever. It involves China, the EU, Russia, Ukraine, and us, the United States. China has officially told the European Union that it cannot accept Russia losing its war against Ukraine. I'm reading an article here from Nick Payton Walsh, a CNN chief international security correspondent, and this is dated July 4th, and today's the first I've heard of this. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi told the European Union's top diplomat that Beijing cannot accept Russia losing its war against Ukraine, as this could allow the United States to turn its full attention to China. An official briefed on the talks said this contradicts the Chinese government's public position of neutrality in the conflict. So now it's like, did they change their position or did this guy misspeak? They've had a week to clean it up. This admission from the Chinese came during what the official said was a 4-hour meeting with EU Foreign Affairs Chief Kaja Kallas on Wednesday in Brussels that featured tough but respectful exchanges covering a broad range of issues from cybersecurity, rare earths, to trade imbalances, Taiwan, and the Middle East. Here we go. The official said that the Chinese representative's private remarks suggested that Beijing might prefer a protracted war in Ukraine that keeps the United States from focusing on its rivalry with China. This echoes concerns of critics of China's policy that Beijing has geopolitically much more at stake in the Ukrainian conflict than is evidenced by its position of neutrality thus far. They're watching what's happening in Ukraine through the lens of taking back Taiwan for mainland China. A huge difference between these two conflicts. Russia and Ukraine share a border. Taiwan is something like 100 miles off the coast of mainland China. So it's not crossing a border. It's launching a massive amphibious operation or a bombing campaign from planes, both of which can be detected long in advance of their arrival. And then I remember last year there was a huge scandal in the Chinese military that they discovered that most or a significant number of their long-range missiles will not work because they had not been properly maintained. There was corruption in the military, and so they've been rendered unable to launch just a long-range missile campaign against Taiwan. So China retaking Taiwan logistically is a much, much, much more difficult proposition than Russia invading Ukraine just by crossing a border. But this is interesting. I mean, a Chinese representative told the European Union that they want a protracted war between Russia and Ukraine, and they want Russia to win. That's jacked up.